us down. All right, we are live. Hello, good evening. It is Thursday, July 2nd. Welcome to Sweet Tea with AshleyB, and I am joined by my good friend Shelby.
Hello.
Hello. At Pearl and Rose Designs. She is an incredible artist, and does
Ashley herself, you know.
I'm just so excited to have you again. I so much enjoyed our conversation a few weeks ago.
Yes, me too.
It feels like just yesterday, but I feel like it was way longer than just like last week. I think it was probably like a month or two ago.
I gauge it by projects I'm working on, and
how many projects ago was it?
Oh gosh, I'd have to look it up, but it was like a few projects ago. Like that project has been closed off. I should show you a picture of the finished thing, shouldn't I?
Yes.
It's the barn portrait. Can you bring my phone when you can? I'm getting my assistant to bring me my phone.
Do it.
Because I do have an assistant.
Can't you share your screen?
Thank you. I don't know how to share my screen. I could, but I don't know. I don't know if we want to get into all that right this minute.
We can do it next time. Is it on your computer?
Probably. Here it is. Yeah, it would probably be better on my computer, I'm sure.
I think you can, but like we could practice it out for next time if you're want to figure it out. If you are watching, we are testing something new tonight. We're on a new platform. You know, if you know me, if you know us at Little Studio on the Square, you know my husband, Paul Burns, who does social media marketing for a bunch of people. And I get to be his guinea pig. I'm so excited. And so we're testing out something new. We are streaming across 4 different sites right now, trying to get a 5th one on there. And so you can comment on our Little Studio page, on my personal profile, or on one of our groups, on our YouTube channel. And we're trying to get Instagram on there. It looks like I'm having an issue with Instagram right now, but I'll figure it out. Yeah. But it's a lot of fun. And is what you're showing me here? I'll make you be like all by yourself. Oh, there it is.
I'm trying to hold it still.
That is so pretty.
Thank you. Because you saw the you saw the work in progress last time.
I did. And one thing that I always say anytime that I see your work is that, you know, I can go to 1001 free fonts or defont.com, and I can get all those real cute calligraphies, the modern calligraphies, and I can download them, and I can type them out. But when an artist writes it out, when you write them out, Shelby, it is not even close to the same, because it like everything mingles together and it works together, and the Y comes down here and it wraps around here, and they interact, and they're not just like
Yep. It's not a font. And that's what I tell myself when I'm doing it. And I think, oh no, that doesn't look quite perfect. I think if it looked perfect, if they wanted perfect, they would just go to a font and have a font. And fonts are lovely, and fonts have a wonderful place. And yes, you know, I think we've discussed before our mutual love for the movie Helvetica.
We're such nerds.
We love a good font, don't get us wrong, but there is a time in life where you just need hand lettering. It just doesn't get any better than modern calligraphy, or whatever it is that you call it.
Right. I don't know. But it's awesome. If you are watching on one of our platforms, I would love for you to comment. So, because you're our guinea pigs too, please comment below so we can see if we can see you, and we can actually bring you on and like show your comments, because I'm testing this out. I want to try new things. I'm really excited.
Yes.
Okay, so I've been thinking, and you know, I call this Sweet Tea with AshleyB. So I have questions for people tonight. Okay, so I need to know, because my favorite tasty beverage is a sweet tea, but that doesn't mean that's yours. So what's your favorite tasty beverage?
A mocha with an extra shot of espresso.
So that's what you'd have, like if you could have 10 a day and with like 0 side effects.
I may need the side effects. There are some days when I may need 10 a day to get through because, kids, I mean.
Yes, COVID and kids. And I like to pretend that there's no side effects with the sweet tea.
Oh, absolutely not. There's not. As long as you're in the South, there are no side effects. Now, once you start moving up, there may be. But,
ooh, Kat says hers is a strawberry limeade.
Ooh, that sounds good too.
That does sound good. I do think a strawberry limeade would sound good. All right, I'm gonna change this. I want to see what the size. Ooh, I like how big this is. I like this.
Look at that is so cool.
I like how much bigger that gets. Okay, so that is a strawberry limeade. Well, I know where that comes from. Does anybody else have any favorite yummy or a margarita? I can't fault you for that one.
Now, I have to ask, where's your favorite place to get a sweet tea, Ashley?
Yes, I've thought about this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually thought about this a whole lot. I even have a banner for it ready to go.
Okay.
I am completely mixed on this because I know a lot of people don't necessarily love Sonic, but I love a Sonic sweet tea. But I can't get them from all over town because there's a couple where it's just like pouring sugar in my mouth. And for me, that's too much sweet.
Yeah. So it has to be the right balance.
Right. The one on 64 in Lakeland, that's the real good Sonic. And then the one in Arlington, also a real good Sonic.
Okay. They're actually approved.
Yes, they are Burns approved.
Yes.
They're approved. And then I also know that some people don't like McAllister's, but for me, I love them. There's a couple that whenever I go, I know which ones I'm going to that I have to do half and half because they get a little excited about using sugar.
They make it a little too sweet.
It's a little bit too simple syrup, too much.
Yep.
But there's a bunch that are just right. And I also love Nukes. I love Nukes. And you know who else makes a great one is Pink Flamingo. Amber at Pink Flamingo makes a delicious sweet tea.
That's true. Chris just pointed out that I do have another favorite beverage treat as well, in addition to coffee, and that is homemade smoothies.
What kind of smoothie?
Usually, I always say it wrong, but acai.
Oh yeah, the ACA.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that word. Does anybody know how to say that word? I love Pink Flamingo Catering. Pink Flamingo. Thank you, honey. It's so delicious.
So you go to Costco and you get yourself either the frozen acai or the juice.
Okay.
And you can bring it in here so I can show it off if you want to. And you blend it up with frozen berries and banana, and you stick an orange or something in there to give it some juice. This right here, this is the stuff. This is what I'm talking about.
What's it taste like? I've never had that.
Never had it by itself.
Amazingness. I have had it by itself. If you want to, he's going to pour me a little, I think. It's really good. It is by Sambazon, and no joke. We went to California last year, and we just were hungry, so we pulled over in a random town. And now I can't think of the name of it. There was a little restauranty. Yes, you have it.
I didn't know I had it. Paul has it. What is it?
Damn.
It's a pack. It's not as. So does he put this in a smoothie? So tell me about it.
Yeah, you pop that up and put it in your smoothie. So we went to this random place in California. It wasn't Newport Beach. It was something on the sea. I can't think of the name of it. It had a very fancy name because it was something on the sea, but I don't remember what the something is, so that doesn't help. But they had a restaurant, and on the sign it just said acai bowls. And I said, I feel like if we go here, we're going to get the real treatment. And we went there, and lo and behold, it was a Sambazon store. That's where it comes from. When we get it at Costco, this is the Mecca Sambazon Acai, and I'm saying it all wrong, and I'm sure that people there would laugh at me, but
I don't know how to say it right.
I couldn't even believe it because we've been buying that stuff at Costco for like a year or something. And then we just went to the mothership without even realizing that that's what was happening.
So tell me about, I've never been to an Amazon store. What's it like?
Sambazon. It's whatever the brand is that makes the stuff that they sell at Costco.
Oh, Sambazon. You went to
maybe it's Sambazon. It's something.
Sambazon. I don't know. It's in California?
Yes, it is. And it was amazing. Amazing. So it was a happy day for me that we walked in and it was like, what is this place? Oh my word. This is where it all comes from.
Wow.
Gosh, what is the name? I'll have to find the name of that little town.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to try it. I clearly can't try it right now because it's frozen solid.
Oh, but you don't have to let it get too unfrozen if you have, well, do you just put it in there frozen, Chris, or do you let it thaw first? Frozen. You just put it in there and it gets all chopped up and it makes it wonderful.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to try this tomorrow.
You have to try that.
Awesome.
And
so where do you get your favorite mocha from?
Cardiff by the Sea is the name of the town. Cardiff by the Sea. It just came back to me.
That's the name of a town?
That's the name of a town. Isn't that so fancy?
That's so cute.
In California, Cardiff by the Sea. I love it.
That sounds like it came out of You Got Mail.
It does, but it's in California. Okay. My favorite place to get a mocha. I'm really not picky. I think my favorite place would be Bell Tower Artisans, which is over by U of M. But last I checked, they've been closed because of all the COVID business.
Yeah.
So we actually went there one day for the express purpose of getting coffee, and it was a very sad moment because they were closed. Because so many things are in this crazy time. But I love Starbucks. I mean, I love it all. Chocolate and coffee, you can't really go wrong. Honey Brothers in Louisville, that's another good one. If you're ever in Louisville, Kentucky, Honey Brothers, amazing. It makes me want to go to Louisville just talking about it.
No, all right. The first time, is it Louisville that's on the border of Tennessee and Kentucky right there? And it's half on both?
No, it is on the border of Indiana and Kentucky. So like across the river.
It is Louisville. Okay, thank you for that. Not Tennessee. All the way at the other end. Okay, listen.
Up top.
The first time I ever went to Louisville, I was recruiting for Memphis College. I was recruiting for Memphis College of Art, and I was trying to go. I don't remember which state I was trying to go to, but I had no clue that it was on the border of both. And I was on the edge. I felt like Robin Hood Men in Tights singing, I'm on the east bank, I'm on the west, I'm on the east side, I'm on the other. Like, it's not exactly the Mississippi. Okay. So I had no clue at this point. And this is, okay, let's go backwards in time. This is probably 2004, 2005. So it's pre-iPhone.
Yeah.
Pre-maps.
Oh, yeah.
When I had my Rand McNally paper map printed out and where I was going.
Yes. Yes.
I knew where I was
real.
And I had all the directions. Did you turn right? 1.4 miles. So you're like guessing how long 1.4 is, right?
Right. Because you don't know.
Who knows that? Like you feel it. You go by feel. You feel it.
I feel like it's been 1.4 miles.
No, just 1.1. It's just 1.1. You got 0.3 left, Shelby.
Okay.
So like I'm driving and I'm at this bridge thing. It's almost like I'm in Batman. You know how like in Gotham, like there's this part of the street and then you go on a down ramp and then it's almost like there's this whole nother city down here. Mm-hmm. Somehow Louisville has some areas like that where you're right here and then you get off and you get off of the bridge or the off ramp and it doesn't feel like an off ramp. It feels like a whole nother level of the city. And that's where I was. And it was in between these two giant pillars that were holding up the bridge up here. There's a gas station and I went into this gas station and I'd followed all the streets. Mm-hmm. And I went down there and he was like, "You're in the wrong state." What? I followed the streets. I followed all of the streets. He's like, "You're in the wrong state." And this was like at 9 o'clock at night. I think I was trying to get to my hotel. I'm like, "What are you talking about? The wrong state? I mean, this is still Louisville. Like all of the streets happened. How do you get to the wrong state?" He gave me directions.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, Mr. Carlisle, can you believe it? About you last time we were on the show, and we figured out you were the one that was making her projects.
Yes.
We talked about you before, and we didn't know that it was you. Y'all, if you're watching, such a small world. If you didn't see our last show, this is my principal from 3rd through 8th grade. And he lives across the street from Shelby.
Yes. And he makes me with such things as this that I'm going to be painting on very soon. So
he does Adirondacks, right?
He does, yes. I was waiting for him to talk. Like he can just chime in.
Just tell us all the things, Mr. Carlisle. It was so
yes, he does amazing Adirondacks.
Yes, funny small world. And I told the story on our last show, Mr. Carlisle, when my little brother won the computer from the wrapping paper thing. And he was like, and you were giving the hints like over the loudspeaker of who it was. And you were finally like, "Tommy Randall." And my brother comes running down. It's so funny. And I don't know if you know this, Mr. Carlisle, but I'm still at I teach at Arlington Middle School with a teacher that used to teach for you at Riverdale, Julie Allgaier. So small world. It's so cool.
If you want to be on the show, you're welcome to run over. You can come say hi. we're live and it's happening.
We are. We're on 4 different platforms right now. So this is so much fun, guys.
Yes.
This is a small world. Memphis is so like fun. The world is just small.
It's so small.
It's super fun.
Yes.
So you told us right before we got live of what you were working on. So I want to see pictures. Show me what you're working on.
I'm working on little house portraits. This is for a customer who's ordered a few in the past, and so now they've moved since then. So this is in Colorado, and
that's pretty. That's a house?
I think it's an apartment or a condo. I'm not totally sure, but I love it. It's so funny. I understand. Maybe next time. Next time. And this is another place that they've lived. They moved to Colorado for a couple of years, or maybe more than a couple.
I'm really loving this mid-century modern vibe they have.
I know. It's so cool. And the pictures are just, they were so cute. It's like mid-century / Coloradan. You know what I mean? It's like the perfect little.
I love that. Those are cute little postcards. I just love that.
Well, thank you. She has a frame and it's like there are 3 of them that she's ordered, and there's going to be a spot for each one. And then it's cool because I've done 3 in the past. And so they're going to have like a little wall of all of the places that they've been. So,
oh, fun. We will have to do this, Mr. Carlisle. We've got to do that.
For sure. Yes.
That's so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me think of all of the students that I've taught in the past that are now grown-ups, and they still call me Miss Burns. And you're talking about your neighbor Dave.
Mr. Dave.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
So I love that those mid-century modern that just style. It's so cool. I was looking yesterday on. I guess it was on Facebook. There was a post. Somebody was talking about how we need to bring back the 70s sunken living room, like the hangout area.
Yes.
Like, bring it. I love it.
Yes. I feel like Elvis was there for that, right? Like, can't you find that sort of thing at Graceland?
I'm sure you can.
Like the jungle room. I feel like there are some sunken aspects of that.
Don't call me out on it, but I've lived here my whole life. I've never been to Graceland.
I do feel like, to your credit though, I feel like that's kind of a thing, like living here, but never, that kind of shows that you're a true Memphian because you live here and you never.
I'm actually born here. I've never, I don't even know if I've driven by it.
Well, it's kind of out of the way. So.
But I've been to Whitehaven.
Yeah.
And here's what's even more worse. More awful. I have been to Graceland too, twice.
Really? Okay, I've never been to Graceland too. I've only been to Graceland.
Have you heard of Graceland too?
I have, but I can't remember what I've heard. I know the name. So what is
Graceland? If you're watching and you've been to or heard of Graceland too, you've got to give me a shout out. I'm interested to see if y'all, what you know about it. Here's Graceland 2 is a house, and I don't even know if it's open anymore. I don't believe it is. Like, please correct me if I'm wrong. But it is a house, and I don't even remember if it's in Tennessee or Mississippi or like where it is. But it's not a terrible far drive from where we are now. Mm-hmm. And it's this guy that's like self-pronounced like biggest Elvis fan on the planet, and he's turned the exterior of his home into a faux mini Graceland.
Wow, that's a dedication.
Yes, and it is open 24 hours a day.
Wow.
You can ring the doorbell at 3 a.m. if you want to, and he will open a door. And it's like, it was when I went in college, mm-hmm. and it was less than $10, I feel, to go. And by the second or third time you went, like there was a guest book, I think, and everything. Mm-hmm. You had a lifetime membership, and you didn't have to pay anymore after that.
Whoa!
And second or third time, and I've been twice. And his whole house, like it's like if the biggest Elvis fan on the planet was a hoarder, it's this.
Wow!
Elvis memorabilia and stuff, like every room, and he takes you around his whole house, just showing you all the things.
So he lives there, like he actively lives there.
Yes.
Wow, that is next level, Ashley.
Next level commitment right there.
I feel like that might be slightly cooler than the actual Graceland. I mean,
it was, and the person that told me about it was Leslie Ann Ferguson, and we went to high school together and college together, and mm-hmm. somehow she knew about it and I didn't, and she was a big Elvis fan, so she took, like, a whole bunch of us went one day. And that's what happened.
And there it is. I must say, Graceland is well worth the experience. So it is. It's, yeah, I've been. I actually went. I think I went with my parents once when I was growing up, and then when I worked at the Church Health Center, which is now Church Health, we would have employee days, and I'm pretty sure Graceland just like paid for all of us to go check it out one time. So we went for free, and we got to see everything. We got to see the Lisa Marie and all the cars, and it was fascinating. I mean, it is, if you want to see some good old, I don't know if it's all the way, well, there's some mid-century modern representing inside of there, but you're probably going to see a lot more postmodern.
All right.
The Elvis, over the top.
The flair.
Yes, yes. I mean...
And I have this like grandiose vision in my head, but I hear from everybody that it's like it's always smaller than you anticipated it was going to be.
Probably so. I'm trying to think because I think I still have, like, when you see something for the first time as a kid,
yeah,
you think it's big. So it's probably like in my head, it's still, I bet if I were to walk in there again, it would be like, huh. But for the time, if you look at the houses that were built in that era, typically it would have been massive,
Right.
But
because my mom grew up in East Memphis, and it was a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath with like 1,000 square feet.
Yeah.
That's what everybody grew up in.
Oh yeah.
1,000 square feet.
That's probably about where my mom grew up too, but they had one bathroom for the whole family, which boggles my mind. I don't know how you do that.
Well, we lived in our house for 13 years. And we had basically one bathroom. It was fine when it was just Paul and I, and then we had kids. And oh my word, the people who lived across the street from us, they're girls. One of them is a senior this coming year in high school, and they were teensy when we moved in, and they're doing it like it's and we did for 13 years. That's what makes me feel like this is so much bigger because it's like 1,400 square feet. This is so big.
Yay! It gets spread out.
Yes, and vaulted ceilings.
Yes. Well, I guess if you only have one bathroom, you have to learn how to not just keep your makeup all over the counter in the way that I do, because that's a luxury that you can't have when you're sharing that space.
Well, the girls have where we're at now. They have their own bathroom, and they each have their own sink.
Oh,
and when we moved in, they were like, "There are 2 sinks."
Yes, ma'am. Moving up.
So Abigail, my younger one, has already spread out, and you'll find her in there sometimes just looking in the mirror. She'll put on her makeup. All right, go put on your socks and shoes. We're leaving. And she goes, "Hold on."
She's not ready.
Hold on.
That's amazing.
I gotta put on my makeup. What? We're 5. Did you see my post the other day? We were on the playground at our apartment, and Abigail, I'm just listening to them play. They're so funny. I love their pretend voices and their pretend in their world that they live in.
Yes.
Okay, categorize this under things that you and I never would have said because it didn't exist. Going down the slide, one of them goes, #awesome!
That's amazing.
Oh, well, did you just say #awesome? And they go, yeah, #cool.
Oh my goodness. It's a whole new era of childhood.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Mine pretended they have websites. They would tell you what it is. It does not start with www. The www comes like way on down in there. It's like, and it also includes like my Google Photos or something like that. And I'm like, how do you even know that this exists? Like, hey, can you tell me what's your website? It's not going to happen. No, what's the website that you made up for yourself? No. Okay, it's not happening.
No, could you ask? That's the way we're here. No, every time I finish one of these, because I go, Mommy's got to work. I need y'all to go play. Jesse will come in and go, do you got 100 subscribers? Mommy, do you have 100 subscribers yet?
Subscribers.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I got 100 subscribers. Do you ask them to like and then comment below and then subscribe? Did you ask them? Like, my kids are better at this than I am.
It's like, awesome. Well, mine tried to get me to subscribe.
The video, leave us a comment, like, subscribe.
If ever I show them some silly YouTube video, they'll be like, you need to subscribe to those. You need to subscribe to that so that we can know about all the next ones that are coming. And I'm like, oh my word, the pressure's on. I better subscribe.
No. On their iPads, whenever they get a notification, on the top, they get a little notification. They'll go, I just got a text. Like, no, that was a notification. No, it's a text. Like, I just stopped.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
You did get a text. It's fine. And sometimes I accidentally airdrop them a photo, and they'll go, why'd you send this to me? Sorry. Oh, Kat's son Jeremy. What is his YouTube channel? What is it? Gotta share. We gotta scribe. We gotta scribe to it.
Gotta scribe.
You gotta scribe.
You know, mine constantly beg for my phone so that they can send me emojis to my parents. That is their favorite thing to do. They create emojis. I mean, there's like a whole catalog of the kind of people that they dream up over here.
Yes.
Like,
No, our girls have created their own emojis. So here's, excuse me. Here are Jessie's emojis.
She actually made it look like her, didn't she?
Yeah, we sure did. And then
you missed out on the whole me part of the memoji.
And then there.
That's adorable.
But their favorite ones are poop and the unicorn.
Oh, the unicorn gets some use around here.
Oh yeah, they'll ask to just send it to someone. Yeah.
This is the kind of memoji that we come up with. Purple people, people with blue lips. You know.
Hi.
She's like, what are you talking about?
Big Brain Germo. We got to go check out Big Brain Germo.
Okay, so that's the YouTube.
It is. Awesome.
Very cool.
He's got more subscribers than I do. He has 7 subscribers.
Woo woo!
9 subscribers.
Very nice.
Very awesome. We got to check it out.
We will have to do that.
So you have some other secret projects you're working on. You got a baby thing going.
I have a baby thing. Yes, this little circle here that Mr. Dave has cut and stained for us is going to have a baby name on it.
Mm-hmm.
But the baby name is top secret at the moment. So it'll be a very special gift for sure.
So will that go on a door or like the crib wall or something like that?
On the crib wall, I believe. This girl has found a really cool thing that she spotted on Instagram. I'm trying to see if I have a picture of it. And she wanted to recreate it, but do it locally with local artists and local people. And here we are. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. It's like a oh, there's the, I'm having to do it backwards. There's the name, and it has a little frame with flowers around it. And the name is not Mila Blake, but that is just an example.
Cute.
So it's going to be really cute.
That is cute. So is someone doing the frame too?
Yeah, Mr. Dave is, of course, because he can do that kind of thing. So he's whipping up a frame for him, and she found some flowers that she likes, and she's going to glue them on there, and it's going to be pretty.
Y'all are an awesome little tag team.
That's right. When she was asking who could do that, I thought, well, I might know the people who can. So, yeah.
So y'all went swimming today?
The girls went swimming, yes. And I sat around and talked outside with the mama, which was a fun thing to do, for sure.
That sounds very enjoyable. Like I feel like I want my feet to get in.
Yes, yes. We had fans set up around us, and we were under umbrellas, so it was better than it could have been outside today, for sure. Because it's hot.
Yeah, today in the middle of the day, it got very hot. Like just very thick. It felt thick.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else going on? What are y'all doing?
Not too much. We've been just hanging out. I mean, there's only so much that can be done right now.
Yes.
That's why I was thinking we should get used to the heat, because if you want to ever see people, you pretty much have to do it outside, spaced out. So, you know, that's
I feel like we need a bunch of little kiddie pools that can go around and can just stick your feet in them wherever you go.
You know, I don't think that's a bad idea.
It's like
if some alcohol in there, you're good, you know, because it kills COVID. So just put your feet in there. There's no COVID getting spread.
It just feels like that would feel good. I feel.
Mm-hmm. Did you give me a hashtag, Chris? No, I thought he said something humorous, but I don't know.
Did you? I just every time I hear hashtag, I always have to do the Jimmy Fallon and Justin Timberlake hashtag because it just makes me laugh. I'm like, hashtag this, hashtag that. Doesn't matter what it is. I just have to do that because that bit in my head is so funny.
Those two are incredible, are they not?
Yes. They are like the best besties. I was talking last night. I was doing a video last night, painting on that piece.
Oh, look at that. Lovely.
Let me bring it up closer so you can see more detail.
Yes, please. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is beautiful.
It's super duper in the middle. Like this is all, I need to bring this side up more because it's all kind of tilty. But when I got it, I wanted to do like a Memphis bridge skyline. So that's like my goal with it.
Ooh.
So I've got a little bit more to do on it, of course, and then I'll have the bridge in it.
Oh my goodness. Love it.
Yeah, thank you. So I was, now my brain is gone. We were talking about. What were we talking about a second ago? It's gone.
Hashtags.
Yes. And that makes me think of Jimmy Fallon. I gotta say Jimmy Fallon. It's gone. I was gonna say something.
And Justin Timberlake, who of course represents Memphis wherever he goes.
They do. Oh my word, it's completely gone. I don't know. If it's important, it'll come back.
It will. What have y'all been up to?
Not a whole lot. I've been painting. I've got a couple around me that I'm working on.
Ooh.
This is super far out of my normal, but I have been having fun with it. But lots of patterns in it still.
Oh, I love it. Love it. So pretty.
Thank you. And
she wants to see.
Hi.
Hey.
But we have our first YouTube channel, and I've been putting all these demos on it for the art kits that we did. So like the Little Socks at Home art kit, we're still selling those, and that's a box of 10 projects. And so I have all these YouTube tutorials.
Awesome.
What?
So you're YouTube official.
Official.
Yes, ma'am.
I can't even believe it.
This is the Rose of Pearl and Rose Designs, by the way. As she scrambled. It is Evangeline Rose. Because it is named after my daughters, of course. So the Rose made a cameo.
She did. They don't usually.
They don't. And you notice that as soon as I mentioned it, she evaporated. You know, she was done. Yep.
Had enough.
But she made an appearance.
I can't believe I don't remember what I was going to say. Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
What's that?
I am not surprised that I forgot what I was going to say, that it left my brain, but I'm excited that it did because it was, I don't know, it might have been funny.
I know. I was excited about what it was.
I went off the tangent and got lost on my way there.
Hopefully by September, I will have these new ones ready for next year. That is my goal.
Oh, hold on. I'll make it bigger.
This, of course, is 2020. So this is last year's. I haven't started the new ones yet, but I've been getting ideas together. And when I knock out some more of these house portraits that I have that are in a queue, then I'm going to start this. So
Yay.
Just moved on to July. Just yesterday, am I right? Yes.
Yeah, today's the second.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and we'll be doing pre-orders before, so you can follow along on Facebook and Instagram to see when we will be doing all of that.
Yeah, so here you go. Following. That's your Instagram and your website, and the website's a holder, and you'll get to for your Etsy stuff, and go check all of that out.
Yes, because a lot of people want a refill, because you can just pop the pages out. And so I've got to work on that. And it's fun for me. And I don't know if you can relate to this at all, Ashley. I totally forget what I did. Like I'll design them and then put them in a stack and clip them to the board. And then each month it's a surprise. And I'm like, oh yes, I do remember that. And I was looking to see when the 4th of July is. And I thought, I totally forgot that I drew little stars around the floor. Totally forgot, but there it is. Does that happen to you? Like you spend so much time working on something and then you forget something about it and you're like, how could I possibly?
Yeah, no, that happens to me. That happens to me quite a bit where I will just lose my mind.
I'll be right back. I try to get everything here so I don't have to go. And then I think of it. So I'll be right back.
I get it. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just so upset. It might have been funny. I wish maybe it would have been. I want to remember. Well, I'm glad it's working on our YouTube. If you haven't seen our other stuff, go there. Okay, what are you going to show me?
Okay, so I was at my parents' house the other day, and I found old projects and things from the distant past. And I found this Curious George and the Dinosaur that I did as a group project for French class, where we had to take a children's book and translate it into French. And I did the illustrations for it. And this is from the year 2000, so it's 20 years ago, folks. But I started looking at it, and I did all of these illustrations, that are basically, I just looked at the original Curious George book and just drew them. And here's the awkward thing, Ashley. We have this book. Like Tamsy and Evie have this book, and I've read it to them countless times. And in not one of the times that I read it to them did it occur to me, I've drawn these pictures before. That I would remember, but it wasn't until I went to my parents' house and pulled this thing off of the bookshelf that I said, oh my goodness.
I did that.
I drew it. Like I totally forgot. I like to pride myself on my good memory. And I mean, now that I see it, I remember it, but you would think that after spending that much time, trying to get just right, that I would remember, but.
Fail. Brain fail. Have you shown it to your girls? That's the big question. What did they say?
I have. They love it. They want me to find the one on the shelf and put them side by side and read them in French and English. But we have not done this. Oh, look, it's the Pearl and Rose Designs.
Hello.
Tamsy Pearl herself.
How are you, Tamsy?
Good.
Is it you that has the website, or is it Evie?
Me.
You?
What is it?
What your name of your website is?
I don't know.
Well,
you remember after it's gone.
There is one. Isn't that right? You made business cards one time, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's fancy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. She's a fan of my business cards, so she made some with paper one time.
You're so real cute.
Thank you.
That's super awesome. So are you learning Latin or are you learning French?
Latin.
Do you know how to speak anything in Latin yet?
I can say hello.
I don't know how to say hello. Say hello.
Salve.
That's pretty cool.
We still remember, which is impressive because we haven't done it in a little while.
That's fancy. I can't do that.
I can't. I didn't know it either until this one came through it.
Are y'all doing it again this next year?
I don't know. We're actually switching to Veritas classical schools. I don't know if you've heard of them. It's like a 2-day, it's a homeschool hybrid kind of thing where they go to class 2 days a week and then they're home the rest of the time. And I don't think that they introduce Latin until later. So I think they're going to get a little break from Latin. But at least they've had a little bit, so they know how to say a few things. So they'll be ready when the time comes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm hoping that
daycare they were learning Spanish, so they knew all their colors in Spanish, and they knew a couple of other things too.
Nice. She's heading out. But I mean, we don't even know exactly what it's going to look like this fall, do we?
No, we don't. I know at schools they are working really, really hard planning for like in person, at home, hybrid. So they've got to work out all of those things, and so they're working on all of the sanitization stations, the safety measures, all of those things, and all of the plans. So they are super hard at work.
Yes.
So it's like if you've never seen how a school year starts, it is like the minute in May that graduation or the commencement, like whatever whatever the next thing is up. You don't call it graduation in 8th grade or 5th grade. It's it's not commencement. It's promotion ceremony. That's it.
Yeah.
So the minute that's over and you close out, when you're done closing out, it is a mad dash from scheduling to like there's just like getting all the teachers and how are they all going to function, like handbooks and training and new people, and like it is a beast when it's a normal year, and they use every single second to get there. You're on one of my groups right now, and I miss you too. If you want to, for me to be able to see who you are, you've got to give us permission to see you, or to come over. If you come over to the Little Sots Facebook page, Little Studio on the Square, I will know who you are. So I'm so glad you're watching with us. I'm sure I miss you too. So I hope you're having a good week. But add this is a whole nother layer of, and it's not just preparing for this. It's, like I said, they're coming up with all eventualities. Like, what are we going to do with this? What are we going to do if we do this? What are we going to do with this?
It's unprecedented.
Yes.
Those people deserve so much love and respect, because that's so hard. It's so hard to know how to handle something no one's ever had to handle before, Right.
And then, so what they're like, imagine having to do that at the board. So they're having, and then all of the administrators and working with the health department and the state and testing and like all of those things that they have no control over that could change at any moment. They've got to prepare for all these eventualities that they've got to propose first, remember, because the state said they have to give them the plan first, and then they approve or disapprove, whatever. And then once all of that's good, then they can tell the people. And then,
all their buddies are all the time.
We're all just sitting here going,
And don't you know all their buddies are like, come on, tell me what you know. Give me some kind of a hint. And they're like, we can't. Right. It's got to be the craziest.
It is, but everybody's been awesome. I love the district I work for. I love all the teachers. Everybody's been so patient and kind, and they're working crazy hard, and it's just awesome.
That's so good. We have such good districts around here.
We really do.
Yeah.
It's super awesome. So we got to figure out how to. Oh, it's Letitia. Hey, Letitia. I figured it out. You're on one of my other pages.
Yay!
I miss you, Letitia. Oh, there you are.
There she is.
I see you, girl. I see you.
Yay! Look at that.
She's so awesome. Super creative. She's so awesome. But I'm so glad you're here. God, what else is going on? There's just artwork. So you're an artist like me too. Hold on, I gotta find my materials. Oh, they're in the hallway. Don't go anywhere. I want to show you.
I'm holding tight.
Okay. One of my new favorite things are acrylic paint markers.
Ooh.
Yes.
Now, which brand?
Well, I've only tried one because these are the only ones I've been able to find locally. It just says acrylic really large. You can get them at Michael's. They're a very limited number of colors that they have. I got the ones that I felt looked really good with my artwork.
Love it.
But let me see. I've done drawing on the pieces around me.
Mm-hmm.
But with your calligraphy, it might be something good for you.
For sure.
You can see, I'll zoom in on this so you can see it. Like this sort of navy color,
Mm-hmm.
and then this diamond, and then that little plus sign.
Oh, wow.
Do you see how like just exact they are? Oh, and also these teensy little white vertical lines.
Uh-huh.
That's the
So
thin.
that's a paint pen. Acrylic paint pen.
Yeah, except for they're all acrylic. They're
How
not.
cool.
Yeah, they're not oil based. It's all water based. It's all acrylic. I mean, they work the same way, but let me get one where you can kind of see. Maybe you'd be able to see through it.
Yes.
You have to, like the paint is back here,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to shake it up real good, and it works the same way. It's just water based paint that goes through there. And
Wow.
I've had a lot of fun with it. I haven't used any on that yet, but I have drawn a little bit on this one. You can see the dark blue outlines of the plants.
Ooh. Wow, I love that.
And then the yellow ones. Yeah, they're just more like super exact.
Yes. I like exact.
Yeah, for you, totally. Yeah, and I love it when like I get to a point and I definitely need it to be more exact.
Mm-hmm.
But it may be something that could really work for you.
Now, do you ever use, or have you ever heard of these painter's markers?
What are yeah, I don't know if I've used them. Are they oil based? What are they?
Believe that they're acrylic. I think that they're acrylic. I was thinking in my head that they were, but I can't see. I feel like it says on the package, and of course the package is long gone. But I will tell you, and most times in life, it's good to go to Hobby Lobby, Art Center. I love Art Center. It's just so far away that I never get there.
I do love Art Center. It is far away. Letitia's asking us a question. She's got the awesome Cricut Maker. I do not know if it would fit in there. You're more than welcome to borrow one of these. It's a pretty fat marker. They do tend to have, I have seen on Pinterest and some places where people like make a thing to make it fit, but I don't know. I do not know if this would fit or not. It is pretty large, and that's the thin one.
Yeah. So they come in different sizes.
Yeah, they have I want to try the Arteza ones because they have nibs that you can actually like pull out and then for like a chisel tip or a fine point or this.
Nice.
And they have like 40 or 60 colors, which is like a huge amount of colors.
Wow, Arteza. I don't know about them.
They, I'm one of those people that is absolutely, I'm a goofy person because I love targeted ads. I love that my phone hears me and my iPad hears me and my computer hears me and I can have a conversation with you or I can be
help you out.
And then I'll be on Facebook and it'll be like, hey, you might like this. And sometimes I'm like, nah, not today. And then there are times that I have found the coolest stuff. Like I found this awesome like document holder thing.
Oh,
Targeted ads.
wow.
I found this awesome like gadget keeper because of targeted ads. I get so much stuff from targeted ads. I'm like, y'all keep targeting me. Y'all keep listening to my conversations.
Working.
I don't even care. I love these little algorithms. See, Kat, I love it because anytime I look up something, look, I went and I got my Erin Condren for the next year, my Erin Condren plan.
I need to do that.
I'm waiting for it to come. I'm ready. I got I've been working in July, planning all my stuff, but it ends in July.
So does mine. And that's why I'm like, I need to do this. At the end of every day, I think you need to do this. And then I get carried away with something else. But tonight, I need to do this.
Go do it. I ordered mine, and it'll be here when it gets here.
Except I've never had Erin Condren. Mine is plum paper.
I love my Erin Condren. And see, here's the thing. Let me go grab mine, and I'll show you because I didn't know this until my friends started getting them.
Okay, I'll get mine too. We can compare notes.
Okay. Hey, we got back at the same time.
Yay!
Okay, so this is the one for this year.
Very
And
nice.
I love how big it is. Look how giant it is. If you don't get the teacher planner or the academic planner, which assumes you're a student, then I don't think it comes as big. Like, don't just order it. You need to look at the size of it because I don't want a smaller one.
I don't either. I like having some material to work with because I'll fill it up. I mean, I love taking notes in here. You know, sadly, I didn't use my stickers. I guess that's a good thing for Tamsy and Evie.
Yeah, just save them for next time. What I love about the Erin Condren is that there's these things that I can pull out and move around.
Ooh, look at that.
They have a bunch of different versions of this.
Uh-huh.
And this is called a dashboard. This is the teacher dashboard. And let me zoom in so you can see this. Oh, hold on, Letitia. I'm about to pull you on and show that. On the teacher dashboard, this is a wet erase. So you're going to use a wet erase. And then so there's Monday, like something to tag in. So this is meant to take out every week. And then so here's the month of July from last year.
Look at that cute calendar.
I was having fun, girl.
Yes, ma'am.
And then so you have the whole month like that. And then I love this because it's popping in with each week. Now, I didn't get busy in July until I started getting back to school. But this is each week, and you're meant to take this out and put it in under each week. And you can, like a bookmark.
I love it.
You can kind of like add in here. There's some stuff before school, after school, and then on the back, there's just open spaces for notes. And I loved it for when I was in meetings and stuff.
Yes.
They've even got these cute little removable like bookmarks that you can
Nice. Look at that.
I love that.
By the way, you know how I said I never used my stickers because I forgot about them?
Yeah.
And I said that's good for Tamsy and Evie. They came creeping in here and they just got them for me. They heard me. They were listening.
They were like, stickers?
Did you say stickers? And I said, yeah, do you want them? And they were like, yes. So now they're off doing that. They're always listening. It's true what they say.
They are. And then, so I love the teacher one. And I looked at plum paper, but I love how the weeks. Do you see how the weeks are laid out?
I do. Oh, I like that.
I liked the visual of that.
I really like that.
And then
you're motivating me, Ashley. I'm going to have to check it out.
Definitely at least go look at it. And then you can have little checklists in the back.
Nice.
And then what also kind of neat, and I didn't use these, but I know a lot of people do, is that they have these color-coded little flags here, and then in the back where the stickers are, these color-coded. All right, do you see how, all right, this is July and it's navy.
Yeah.
July is navy.
Oh my goodness.
There it matches. All of those match. So if you want it to blend and match,
I love it.
now yes, you can go on Erin Condren, and they actually this year they've updated and you would really like this, Shelby. They have updated their youth section, the student section, and they actually have some super cute, and I can even, I think, go there and show y'all.
Ooh.
But they have some super cute things that, especially because I know what you do with your girls, like teaching them handwriting. They actually have youth handwriting books.
Wow.
That are super cute. Yep. So
very cool.
Yes. Okay. So I want to share the Chrome tab. I'm going to share this. All right. And okay, good. So we're small now. So check this out. So this is Erin Condren, and I'm going to come up here and go to the where are the academic kids collection.
Ooh.
Okay. Look at this.
Wow. Oh my word.
Here's down here. These are handwriting story notebooks, and they have the outside of them are all these different kind of versions. Look how cute these are.
Oh my goodness.
So this is the handwriting story notebook.
Do you realize that kids Shelby, like on a scale of 1 to 10, would have been at like a 100 as far as best look?
You put a date up there, and then you draw a picture, and then you practice handwriting. How great is that?
Oh my goodness, I love it. I want to get that for my girls.
So that's one kind of thing. So that's a handwriting
and they're so cute. Look how cute they are.
There's so many great ones. So there's the handwriting notebook, and then there's the sketchbook. The kids' sketchbook. Right? It's just fun. Like, they did not have stuff like this for us.
No, they did not.
And there's free personalization, and then
what
is that, Mommy?
It's a sketchbook.
It's 80-pound paper, so that's not bad at all. It's not like Bible pages thin. That's going to be thicker than regular paper.
Can I get a
regular paper is like around 40 pounds.
I knew you'd like the watermelon.
I like the watermelon.
She's a watermelon girl.
All right, now look, here's a planner. They have lots of different versions of the planner. Here's the kids' planner. And then there's the academic planner. Don't get the kids' planner mixed up with the academic planner, okay? So the academic planner is for older students. But look at this. Look how cute that is.
Oh, that's so fun.
Does it come with what's included? The pouch. Oh, my gosh, I love it. It's included.
Oh my goodness.
And then look at this. How cute.
That's so much fun.
And it's blank. So they put their own months in there. I don't know, but February's there. That's cute. They
I want to do that.
You can tell this. I think we're going to have to look into it because it looks so cool.
Oh, look. And then there's games, and they're like word searches.
Wow.
And then we can have goals for this month, things on my mind. So this is really great for kids. So do you see, like, isn't that neat? So it's 12 monthly spreads, a monthly routine, birthday pages, fun activity pages. There's stickers in there. And so you pick your cover. And then here, let's go back to planners. There's the academic planner, which is very different. This is for students, but it's for older students. So this is like, think middle school, high school, college.
Yeah. Look how pretty those are.
Oh yeah, they're beautiful. They're big.
You gotta have a pretty planner. You know, Life is
It's
too
10 by
short.
9, so it's smaller. The academic planner is smaller. It's not like the teacher planner.
Evie.
But it's got this great by the year, and then they can put their class schedule in there.
Oh, I love it.
And then you have there's a little open section a couple of pages before each month.
Mm-hmm.
And then they've got stickers like no class, study group, quiz. There's stickers like that come with it that you can put in there. Projects and exams pages. And then
Where were these when I was in school?
I know. You and I just didn't. We got gypped.
We did. But we had Lisa Frank. There was that. We had Trapper Keepers.
We did. But I would definitely recommend for you doing the teacher planner instead of the life planner. You can personalize it. So if you pick one, and the kids versions are like this too. So if you're like, oh, I love this, you can pick that, and then you can come over here and
that is so pretty. I love that design.
Personalize it. Look, the rings, you can choose your ring colors.
Rose gold. Look at that.
I'm getting gold on mine. I'm real excited. Do you want to see the one I'm getting?
Yes, please.
So I'm getting this one this year. And it's black gold on it. And then it says ash at the bottom. And these coils are gold, not platinum.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
It's super fun. But you put your name on it, and it's no extra cost. It's all part of the deal.
Uh-huh.
Letitia, you should totally consider buying it for your son. As you saw, they don't have just girly versions. They have ones that look like hold on, let me scroll. I mean, look at this. You could get the dark tie-dye. There we go.
Oh, look at that.
Those aren't feminine. Guys like tie-dye. There are.
That is so neat.
Look at the zodiac constellations. There are like bound ones. You can even do photos, so you can put photos on there.
Cute.
And then whenever you see that, you can customize the color, so you can change the main color.
Wow.
And you can put your own photos there.
That's so fun.
You could change this to be whatever color. And look, you can change this. Color blocking, that's not feminine.
I love it.
I like the stripes. You don't even have to have a name on it. I love these. You can even pick your own words.
Mm-hmm.
And look, there's a whole Wonder Woman series this year. And then here's one where you create your own design. You can put your own picture on the front and the back cover. You can pick both.
Wow.
More custom photos, more color blocking, more Wonder Woman.
That's so cool. Well, I found that once people go to Erin Condren, they pretty much never leave. Like,
yeah, I have a hard time because then there's like this whole other. That's the young man cat son. That was okay. So let me take this off. I'm gonna remove that. Here we are. It's so awesome. You could totally do outer space for your freshmen. It's really neat because there are sections to put your goals. They're like that here too. So have dates to remember for November, progress, not perfection. And then there's just blank space for you to kind of do with whatever you want with it. Depending on like if you want the kid one, I think like your kids and mine are definitely where they need the kid planner. They don't need the academic planner.
Yeah, they're not there yet.
Yes.
But you know what's very interesting about our 2020 calendars is, let's look at February, which mine is not as cute. Whoa, there we go. Mine is not as cute as yours. But do you see all this business going on?
Yeah.
I mean, just like nonstop craziness, meetings, business, everything. And let's just have a little look at July.
Yeah.
Dun, da, da, da. Kind of not as exciting. It is for the girls. They have a couple of camps to go to, but
Mine's not as pretty. That's my December. My weeks were more busy. I was plugging stuff in.
mm-hmm.
I looked at that too. And then March.
Yeah.
Here's right before
For
March.
March. March will live in infamy.
Look, it ends basically right after Abigail's birthday.
Oh no. Oh no. And it starts turning into no bridge, no KWOW, no church, no piano. It's not happening instead of what
I know, and I feel like the reason I went ahead and I pulled the trigger to get this next year's is because I know that no matter what, I'm gonna have to be like crazy organized.
Yes,
organized for this year. And everything we're doing for the studio, we're trying to like really bring Little Thoughts home to you.
Yeah,
so,
it's a whole different approach.
Whole new world
approach. And it's funny because our little naive selves, you know, when I was writing no piano, no dance, in my little naive March 2020 mind, I was thinking this is just for a few weeks, probably. And then it'll all go away.
It'll all go away.
And here we sit in July. But, you know, it's got to get better eventually, right, Ashley?
It'll just change. Like we'll be good.
We'll get some immunity at some point.
Look, so I thought I'd bring your site on here. Look how cute this is. So this is, if y'all haven't been there yet, check out the bottom. This is Pearl and Rose Designs. And can we get, oh, cool. Can we get stuff from it? Does this take us to?
We can get stuff from it. Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. This is really easy to navigate.
Those are the coloring pages.
We may need some of those people this year.
Yes. They come in
Look
handy.
at this. I love it. So there's the coloring pages, printables. Ooh, oh, I've seen that. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Note cards.
We need to add, there should be more note cards than that. I'll have to talk with my assistant because we have some Memphis Skyline note cards. We'll have to have a little chatty chat.
Chatty chat. Oh, man. Oh, and love this one. We know this one.
Which we have mugs. We have mugs now. We can print anything on a mug, and they turn out really, really great. And I wish I had one to show it.
Yeah, she's got mugs.
Yes, our printer does the most beautiful, which we need to put the Memphis Skyline. We can do any of our designs on a mug. And we had an order for Memphis Skyline, and my parents liked it so much that they ordered one each. And Skyline is great on a mug. So, yeah. I was so impressed because I thought it was going to come back looking a little questionable, but I should have known our printer is the best. And so, of course, it looked totally awesome.
Very cool.
And they're big mugs too, because if you're going to go to the trouble to get a cute mug, you want it to hold as possible.
You wonder that when you get a mug, if it's going to be like those little.
The little dinky ones. Sorry, that was the calendar falling over. Yeah, actually, I do have. Here it is. I have a picture on Facebook, which.
Hold on, let me put you on there. Nice.
The time of day I took it, it looks a little blue because for whatever reason, when I take pictures in my backyard in the afternoon, they look kind of blue. It's not blue, it's white.
I'll probably talk to you about that. All I think about are those tennis shoes. Are they pink or they gray? Are they pink or they gray?
Yes. What is it? So they turned out, I was so happy with how they turned out. So,
awesome.
Yay. Yes. So fun.
That is fun. Awesome sauce. So,
yes.
Go check out Shelby's website. Go get your planner. We got to be organized for this year. Hold on. Letitia asked a question earlier. Wooden earrings using a maker on them. Yes, you can draw on wood with these. It's acrylic, so I would still seal it after you're done, like with a clear coat or a varnish or something. But you could totally do it. You could draw with it if it would work. You could.
Now,
yeah.
This is what I would love to compare. I would love to compare those with these because these. Normally, I would suggest going to an art store and getting things. Walmart has them like at half the price of anywhere else. I don't know why, but Walmart has them in their little craft section, and they're like $1 or $1.50. So
Well, I'd love to know what they are, if they're acrylic, if they're wood, what kind of base they are.
I would love to, because we are always on the prowl for new art supplies. We are art supply nerds, are we not?
Yes, we are, and I love that. I've started Tuesday nights interviewing other artists, and I've just been keeping you on Thursdays because I feel like I just love our little conversations.
Me too. We always have so much fun.
Yes, I agree. So that could just be our day. But on Tuesdays, I interview other artists, and one of my questions for every artist that I interview has been, what are your favorite tools? Like, what's the media that you love? And for me, here's the secret. I'm not really asking for you guys. I'm asking for me because I'm selfish question, and I want to know what every artist loves to use.
Yes. And I'm looking this up, and it is acrylic. So
Really?
yes, it is
Do they
vibrant.
come in any other color or just white?
No, they come in different colors, but they come in all different sizes. Like this is an ultra fine, and this is a.
That looks super fat.
Oh, it is. It's like a chisel tip. So this is when you're not playing around. And speaking of favorite art supplies, Ash, look what I have on hand within reach. Pebbles.
Oh, yeah.
Pebbles.
Lauren probably turned us onto those. Those are so awesome. I love pebbles.
They are. I remember the first time that we talked about them on a live video, and it was so funny because we were like, we know it sounds crazy. Pebbles chalks, Pebbles pom-poms, Pebbles pom-pom holders. And
it's so weird when you're showing people how to use them.
They really exist. These right here are real life Pebbles pom-poms. Do you see these suckers? These are used Pebbles pom-poms. I'm throwing them at my computer, but they're amazing. They're amazing. That's how that's how I've taken to doing skies. Like the sky, and this is all pebbles all the time. So we love it.
I do love pebbles. And look, I've learned so much from several of the artists, like all the artists that I've brought on. I need to get back in touch with Melody Anderson. And she's got these bags that she finds. Like, I'm like, I need these bags in my life, or I need to find somebody to make bags like that for me. Can I design my own like this? But they're these plastic bags where art can't get hurt in them, or art can't hurt it.
Yeah.
And they seem to be like this big, so big enough to put stuff in. And she has like her watercolor bag. Yes, this is Pearl and Rose Design.
Who is this? How do we find out who this is?
It's Christian. It's Chris. Hey, Chris.
I should have known.
It's so funny.
Shades.
Yes,
Shades.
it sure is.
Yes. I bet you get all kind of cool information out of them.
Yes, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
And I, what was I trying to say? So she has these bags, and she has one for every single one of the materials that she likes to use. So like she has a watercolor bag, and in the bag are like her to-go watercolors. So it's got her watercolor sets in them. They're the brushes that you can do, like that you can put water in and just go. And there's a pop-up water container in there. There's a little mini sketchbook in there. Like there's enough that you don't need anything else. You just go. And she has that for like several, like for embroidery, for markers, for color pencils, and she just whenever she goes on a trip, she just grabs the bags that she wants. And those aren't her regular supplies; those are her to-go supplies. Anybody that's like an art nerd like us, like, makes total sense. Like, you don't ever pack anything; it's all in the little bags. So
Yeah.
I need, like, it was the perfect size bag. So I need to find out more information.
Yes,
From-
you need to share that information with me, because I'm known to just toss things in bags and then nothing stays as it should. You know.
Absolutely. Paul wants me to put, it's .net, Melanie Anderson .net. Hold on, I'm going to show you.
Okay.
The dot. Yep, that's her. Okay, so let me.
I'm still finding pom-poms. I got so excited about those things that I'm still finding them. So,
Do they come out in a little container?
they sure do. They're all in here.
This is Melanie. She's
Ooh.
at Arlington High, and she does these
Oh,
awesome.
my goodness.
She's super well known for her pet portraits. Like,
Okay, and pet portraits are not easy to do. Like,
No.
that is a gift right there. That's
Yeah.
so impressive to me.
Yeah. And she's got this awesome workspace in her home here that you can see. Oh,
Wow.
these are her ode to the women in her life. These are some beautiful.
Oh, that's so fun. I love that.
Super awesome.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's too cool.
I just love these. They are so fun.
Yes, they are. Oh my goodness. Love it.
Yeah, and she had when last time we were talking, she was sharing with me these awesome little bags, and I just I've had that in my brain ever since. So I asked her when we were talking, where do you get those? And she goes, whenever I'm out, I'm just finding another. And I'm like, I need to know the brand. I need to know where they come from.
Yes.
Because bag, I'm obsessed with bags. It has to be good.
Well, you put your own at one point. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
You did. Well, and see, the thing about people who paint dogs beautifully to me is that, okay, so I do maps, I do maps for customers sometimes, and on several occasions, people want their dogs to be featured on the map somewhere. And I can do it. I can do it. And so far, everyone's been happy with the end result, but I have no confidence about my dog drawing skills, because so every artist knows that what is the hardest thing to draw in general to most people is people, right? Because it's hard to get people looking like they ought to look, because it's three-dimensional. To me, animals are even trickier than people.
Because they got fur on their face or
They
hair.
got fur. You got to give them the texture. You got to give them you got to keep it all proportional. You got to make their nose look three-dimensional without looking like it's coming at you to scare you. I mean, it's it's a fine art. So my hat is off to her.
Yeah, no, she's awesome. She's
Yeah.
so. But
I was just thinking about that.
I'm obsessed with these bags. I need them. I don't know why I thought of this, but this morning, Abigail, our little one, she's 5. She's scared the peanut butter out of me, y'all. I hear this little voice going, brains, brains, brains. And it's muted. It's dull. It's really brains. Brains. That's kind of creepy. It's a little creepy. Is she saying brains? Is my 5-year-old repeating brains over and over again? And she was saying it down the hallway, very low. Brains. Very low. And it kept getting closer and it kept getting closer. And it was giving me the heebie-jeebies. And she rounds the corner and she looks like this. Brains. Brains. Brains.
Oh my goodness.
I went, Abigail, are you a zombie? And she goes, I fell over. I'm like, my 5-year-old was pretending she was a zombie. And I went,
He's a zombie.
how do you know about zombies? And I'm like freaking out in my head because I love zombie movies. I love zombies. What have I done to my children? And she thinks it's hilarious. And when I asked her that, she goes like this, like to my head. To my head, she goes, brains.
That's incredible.
It scared me so bad. I was like, we gotta call The Walking Dead. Are they still filming? Do they need 5-year-olds?
She's ready to go if they do.
Ready. Because like I watched it behind the scenes and like they have like 3 different kinds of walkers on Walking Dead. They have the ones that are like super far in the background that they don't really have to do a lot of makeup on them. They just gotta do a walk.
Yeah.
And then there's Paul. I gotta tell you what she did to Paul too because it was completely different.
Oh my word.
Then there's the ones in the middle that have to look a little bit better and they have to have a little bit more personality. And then there's the ones that you really see and they're up close and you have to have way more makeup, way more stuff. But whenever they do zombie tryouts, like they have a rule, like you can't do the zombie walk.
Mm-hmm.
Like you will never go look for them. They'll reshoot a whole scene to make sure they don't have the zombie walk.
Is it too cliche?
Yes. Yeah.
It's too cliche.
It's too cliche. It's too cliche. Yep. It looks like they wouldn't walk like that. I'm like, how do you know how they would walk? But anyway, but she wasn't walking like that. She was just hobbling. Her arms were dead at her side, and she was just going, barely moving her face. Brains.
How did she know to do all of that?
I don't know, but she's got the creep factor down. It was absolutely amazing. Look, Paul told me about how like he didn't have to finish the story because I didn't tell him about what she had done to me. And apparently earlier that morning he was napping on the couch.
Uh-huh.
And Abigail was in the same room and she wasn't anywhere near him. She just started saying that over and over again. Like he jumped like 10 feet.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. She can scare all kind of people now with that little trick.
Yes. Don't judge me. I'm really sorry.
Oh, I never would. I mean,
it's hilarious though.
The things that go down around here are to the point where I can never judge anyone.
Every time she says it, I'm like, you're kind of like, I watch zombie movies, werewolves, vampires. I'm good.
Uh-huh.
5-year-old saying brains.
It's too much. It's too much.
And it's the way she does it. It's so real. It just feels like I'm in the movie.
Oh my goodness.
It's awful. It was awesome.
You know what that randomly reminds me of? I have a cousin who has a web comic. A web comic? Is that a thing? Web comic?
I think so.
Called The Last Halloween. And that reminded me of it because zombies. So
that's right.
She's been doing this. It's last-halloween.com. And she was actually on a web show, an internet show called Strip Search. And basically it was you would probably love this, Ash. I should send you the link so you can watch it. It was a few years ago, but it was a competition among different cartoonists. And they would have all these different challenges. And she came in like, I want to say she was like, not the winner, but the one right behind the winner. She did incredibly well. And she was super young at the time. Like, I think she was 20. But she does this. This is what she does these days. And she goes to like comic cons and all of this stuff. It's too cool. She's too cool.
That's pretty awesome. You know what's creepier to me than like all this stuff we're talking about?
What's that?
Ventriloquist dummy.
Yes. Like that one on the screen.
That one. I can't handle it. That's creepy to me.
You know something really creepy that my girls did, now come to think of it? They had Toy Story 4 stickers. And you know those dummies, right? From the movie.
Those dummies were creepy.
Okay, they got a hold of those stickers. I don't know where they came from. I don't know. I mean, you know, when you have kids and you don't even know where half the stuff in your house comes from that they bring home. One of them thought it would be great fun to stick that dummy onto like our knife holder. Like, you know, the knife thing in the kitchen that holds all the knives. That creeped me out so bad the first time I saw that. I thought they probably didn't know what they were doing.
No, they don't know the context of the knives and the dummy.
They don't.
But that was well played.
That had to go. That had to go.
Yeah.
It was too much. Too much. I think it's gone now. It's kind of a shame that it's gone because I'd show it to you, but then you don't want to see it. It's the step of nightmares. That's the step of nightmares.
Nightmares are made of that. Nightmares. Clowns, dummies, Chucky.
Let me ask you this. Have you had weird, crazy dreams since quarantine?
I feel like I've had some, but then like nothing I can hold on to.
Because that's apparently been a thing.
Really?
That's been a thing. Like people are reporting having bizarre dreams, like crazier than normal.
Okay.
Super vivid.
We want to talk about dreams. I have two that have been like, I haven't had them in years. And now that I'm going to talk about them, I'm probably going to come right back up.
Come back.
I used to have this, and they weren't bad dreams.
Mm-hmm.
They were adventure dreams.
Ooh.
Is how I would categorize them. Although like I would feel like heart pounding anxiety, like in them,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't wake up and be like I can't go back to sleep. I'd
Yeah.
be like, I'd be fine. But one of them was about like our world meeting Jurassic Park.
Ooh.
Here's what had happened. It was when I lived at my parents' house and I was in high school, and even throughout college, I'd have this. I'd be back at their house and I would be in my old room, which was on the second story. And there was like an overhang, I had 3 windows in my bedroom. And then I had stairs going up into the attic in my bedroom, not a pull down, but actually a door with stairs going up.
Uh-huh.
And my closet and the windows that would go out over the awning onto the front, over the front porch. And then there was our hill. All right. All of that is contextual for the dream. I would dream that I'd be at home and it'd be me and my dad. I don't know why nobody else was there, but my dad was there. And then somehow raptors were on the loose.
Whoa, raptors.
But somehow these raptors, if you are familiar with the movie, are not as visually astute. They're more like the T-Rex where you got to move for them to see you.
Yeah.
So,
which I've never seen the movie.
oh, okay. So
can you believe it? I'm like the last person left that's never seen Jurassic Park.
you know what though? Because it's all animatronics and it's real, like none of it was CG, not really. Like that, like some scenes that were, it holds up. So you could see it now and you wouldn't feel fake, like because of how it's made, it feels real. Like you can
That's awesome.
So go back and at least watch the first one.
I need to watch it.
Do it. So it would be on the loose in our neighborhood and somehow would get in our house. And I would, depending on where I was in the dream, my dad always got injured somehow, and but not bad injured.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd either be hiding in the attic or hiding in my closet, or like somehow we've got to get out of the house. So I've got to get my dad, I get him into my room, and we like go out the window, jump onto from the awning onto the hill. We roll down, because you roll, you tuck and roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Roll.
Which you just automatically know to do, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Expert level.
Absolutely. I would expect no less.
And we just hobble down the street, and I feel like that was the exit for the game that we were playing. I don't know, but like I never got eaten by the raptor. I don't know.
That's a good thing.
I don't know. Then a very similar dream was zombies. So insert zombies instead. I don't know why. So you're talking about, have I had odd dreams? Well,
Yes.
I haven't had those recently, but what do you call weird?
Oh, you know what's so crazy about mine is I'll remember them for like 24 hours and then they're gone. And I'll think that was so weird. And usually it's hilarious, weird, you know, like I haven't had many scary ones, but then it's gone. And then I'm like, what was that?
Right. Like I can't, like those are really the only dreams like I can really grasp a hold of. I've had them so often that like I remember those. And they're so funny to talk about. I've had raptors and zombies in my dreams.
That's actually really exciting. Like that's an exciting
exit. I don't know why.
Hey, and you avoided capture every time.
Every time.
Every time. Like in your dreams, you're an action hero.
It's just like in the movie, not Jumanji. What is it with The Rock and Chris? What? Paul, what is the movie? It's level. They've had two different ones. The game where they switch places. Is it it is Jumanji. It's the new Jumanji.
Jumanji, yes.
The new Jumanji's with The Rock. It's just
I haven't seen the new ones yet. I saw the old one like in middle school and loved it.
That movie is hilarious.
It's so funny.
Yes. The old one?
No, the new one.
Okay. Yeah. I need to see it. I really do.
Right? Yeah. There's two of them. They're so funny and they're so great together. Well, Jack Black's in it. What's the other guy? What's he doing? Crazy.
Sneaking around.
But I'm so excited about your new website. Everybody's got to go to your website, go buy stuff, and your mugs. Get on. Get your assistant to get on.
I need to get my assistant to get whipped into shape. Is what I need to do. He's not listening. He's not even listening.
He's moved on.
He's moved on.
But I have had so much fun talking to you tonight. I can't wait to talk again next Thursday night at 6.
So fun. It made a reappearance.
Thank you guys for joining us tonight. I thank you for all of the different, whether you watched us on my profile, on the Little Studio site, on Shelby's group, Calligraphy with Shelby, or on our YouTube channel. Thank y'all so much. And we will see you guys again next Thursday night at 6 p.m. So
we'll be here
again. Everybody have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.